Alright, so we got another video here from Fried Plantain covering the Akaash Singh situation. And this is titled, Jasleen roasts Akaash Singh for being sick. Fans blame the backlash. What does it mean? Who knows? We're going to keep covering this and find out. Let's see.
Neho, like, I swear to God, the way this guy has been sleeping in his cocoon, like he's been hibernating, it's like you think he came down with, like, TB or something. Like,
this video is commentary based on publicly available podcast clips and online fan reactions. It includes speculation and interpretation from audiences and is not intended to diagnose anyone's health, state facts, or direct harassment or hate toward any individual.
Yeah.
Over the past few weeks, the ongoing conversation surrounding Akaash Singh and his wife Jasleen has continued to spiral beyond the original clips that sparked controversy. What started as debate over relationship dynamics has now evolved into something larger, with fans dissecting every new appearance, comment, and offhand remark.
Well, this started as Akaash Singh pretending to be holier than thou when Fresh and Fit came on the podcast. He was acting as if they were childish, and yet this is his real-life experience. So he was fabricating most of the things he was saying, acting a certain way, only to find out that this is his actual home life, which is nothing like how he acts. That's where it all stems from. That's the real issue. If his wife, his girlfriend, whatever this is, wouldn't have came out publicly and been putting stuff out there, nobody would have thought the wiser, right?
Mark for subtext. The latest moment to catch fire online involves Akaash being described as sick and what many believe that actually means. On a recent podcast, Jasleen mentioned that Akaash had been sick for about a week and complained that he had been doing nothing during that time.
Well, he's probably complaining to be sick so he doesn't have to be seen on the internet. He doesn't have to go to flagrant, right? He doesn't have to record any content. He's embarrassed, and he never expected this to take place. He probably also thought that whatever home life that he had was completely normal. And he's probably contemplating her actual value in his life, as well as the things that he's done for her. So yeah, sick.
On the surface, it sounded like a fairly ordinary comment between partners. But given the context of everything that's happened lately, flagrant fans didn't hear it as casual or harmless. Many took it as yet another public dig at him, reinforcing what they see as a growing pattern of disrespect.
a dog mom. And
Except when Akaash comes home from a very rough weekend, did like 3-4 shows, and she goes, "Can you walk happy?" Because I'm tired.
Honestly, yes, retweet, but also Akaash hasn't been doing for Happy this week because he's been sick.
Oh,
so
wait, also
whatever.
Men being sick, horrible.
I hate men being sick. It's the worst genre of man.
Yeah, they would hate to have to do anything for their men. That's why. That's why they hate it, because they hate to have to be reliable, to be a partner, to, you know, mend your man back to health. Because believe me, if somebody breaks in that house in the middle of the night, no matter how fucking sick that man is, he's still required to put his life on the line for that woman. So mend your man. If that's something you can't deal with, then go be with women. Because apparently them being sick is so much easier to deal with. The fuck are we talking about?
They're so, Neho, like, I swear to God, the way this guy has been sleeping in his cocoon, like he's been hibernating, it's like you think he came down with, like, TB or something. Like, girls, like, this is a true story. Before I had my gallbladder emergency surgery, I was in so much pain, but I had an interview to do for journalism school for a project, and I was like, well, I should just get the interview done. I did the interview, then went to the emergency room. That's how...
Oh, wow. So you did this interview for journalism school while dealing with gallbladder pain, and yet for some reason that bears no use on your life whatsoever. Like, you're not a journalist today. You're not doing anything. So you sacrificed your own health for a journalism degree that you're not going to use. Hilarious.
Tough girls
Guys
are.
feel like sissies truly when they're sick. Like, it's a little cold. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, can you please get me a blanket and soup? And of course I do that. I love my mans. But
I do it, but I'm like, here,
man up.
man up.
Do you know how sick a man has to be for him to act that way? That's what they don't understand. For a man to act that way, for a man to need sympathy, need pity, need comfort, need help, he has to be minutes away from death, okay? Because typically a man will have a stuffy nose, a fully red eye, you know, his left shoulder's been killing him for a month, and he says nothing. He asks for no help. So if he's in that position where he's saying, babe, get me a blanket, can you throw some soup on for me? Can you change the channel, that type of shit? I mean, why couldn't you? Because like I said, somebody breaks in that house in the middle of the night, even if he is fucking sick, who's got to be the one to put their life on the line for you?
Yeah, get your together. We got to go to Mew Mew on Sunday.
Yeah, we have plans,
Sundays
baby.
are for Mew Mew. For the House of Mew Mew, the House of God.
The House of Gods. No,
Gross.
Within hours, fans on the Flagrant subreddit were roasting the moment. Several commenters framed it as Jasleen once again airing grievances publicly rather than privately, especially while her husband is already under intense scrutiny. For a fan base that prides itself on reading between the lines, the wording mattered.
Well, that's exactly why she looked directly at the camera. But this comment right here is one of my favorites. I'm kind of glad that we stopped here. Somebody named Redhead Blonde on Reddit says, she makes Bobby's Kalila look like Mother Teresa. Now, if you're not up to date with that, these women are very much the same. Very much the same. And there's a reason to dislike both of them. I don't know why I have to keep covering this. You know what I mean? It's annoying. Why is this? In the beginning it was fine, but it feels like it's only getting worse and worse. The only realistic outcome for this is going away. They have to go away. She has to stop doing what she's doing, and he has to leave Flagrant. Stop doing comedy. It's a wrap. But guys, if you like this reaction, you like what I'm doing here, subscribe. Let's get to 1,000 before the end of the year. If you want to support the show in another fashion, check out Patreon. Patreon.com/thecrawlspace. Okay? Until the next one.